A beautiful evening for baseball here in downtown Tulsa. We're at One Oak Field as we get set for Texas League Baseball tonight. The Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. Great to have you with us on MILB TV and also those following on the radio tonight on AM 1430 The Buzz right here in Tulsa. Drillers have taken the field back of their big right-hander, Bobby Miller. Miller, 6'5", 220-pound right-hander, 23 years young. He's on the mound tonight for the Drillers, making his 17th start. The former first-round pick of Los Angeles in 2020 out of the University of Louisville. And Miller carries into the ballgame tonight a record of 4 wins and 4 losses. Well, tonight's umpiring crew brought to you by the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office. On average, they remind us that 241 Oklahomans are killed each year in crashes where alcohol or drugs play a factor. Together we can end DUI. Safety message from the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office. Umpires this evening: Casey James working the plate, Isaiah Barba at first base, and Ray Patchen at third. So here we go. Drillers baseball tonight on this Thursday evening. Fans are still filtering into the ballpark. Should have a good crowd here tonight. It's Thirsty Thursday as well as Drillers baseball. Here is Zach DeLoach, the game's leadoff batter. Steps up to the plate from the left side. Here comes Miller, the right-hander's first pitch of the night. First pitch, swinging a ground ball, pulled to second base. Up with it is Mann. Snaps a throw to first for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
7:05, first pitch, 7:05, temperature 92.
Our first pitch delivered tonight at 7:06 and 92 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Here is Jack Larson, the first baseman for the Travelers. Another left-handed batter up here. Miller rocks into his motion. Here he comes. A pitch is a fastball low, ball 1. Larson checks in, hitting .264, 6 homers, 37 runs driven in. Miller delivers. Pitch, curveball in there for a strike. That curveball came in at 80 miles an hour, 1-1 the count. This is Miller's third game against Arkansas this year. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Came in off speed there with a changeup at 86. And Larson now with a count of 1-2. Miller works off the first base side of the pitching rubber. Here he comes, a pitch, and that is a little bit low. Bobby Miller this year in 2 previous starts against the Travelers. He's 0-1 with a 4.22 ERA. And the right-hander's 2-2 on the way. That is low and inside. The Drillers defensively, Ryan January catching, Brandon Lewis at first base, Devin Mann at second, Leonel Valera, the shortstop, Albiato Avellino at third base. Ward is in left field, Kendall in center, DeLuca in right. 3-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball towards third. Up with it is Avellino, and he guns it to first for the out. Avellino put a little extra on that throw there, and now there's 2 outs. Here is Jake Shiner, tonight's designated batter. Shiner is hitting .210, a low batting average, but he has produced 10 homers and 56 RBIs. Right-handed batter at the plate. First pitch, that's a changeup in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch at 80. Miller winds and delivers. Pitch, fastball, check swing. Did he go? He did not, and that pitch registered 100 miles an hour. Bobby Miller throws a 4-seam, 2-seam fastball. 2 variations of his fastball. Next pitch, fastball runs inside at 99. He also throws a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. His curveball's 78 to 81. His changeup 87 to 88. Next pitch, a swing and a miss. And that looked like the changeup there. Might have been a slider. So hard to tell these days with all the movement on these pitches. Here's a 2-2 and a swing and a ball, chopped foul up the first base side. There was a curveball at 81. Both these starting pitchers tonight both participated in the recent Futures All-Star game at Los Angeles' Dodger Stadium. Both pitched an inning. Bobby Miller was the starting pitcher for the National League team that day. Next pitch, a swing and a foul off to the first base seats out of play. Yeah, Miller pitched the first inning, gave up a run. He struck out the side, and then later in the ball game, Emerson Hancock pitched an inning and struck out the side. Pitch, a swing and a foul at the plate. So the count 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 gone. Nobody on base here in the top of the first inning. Right now the sun is being blocked out by some clouds. Here comes the 2-2 and a check swing. Did he go? He did. A pitch that was in the dirt about a foot off the outside edge, and that is strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Bobby Miller. We head now to the bottom of the first inning tonight at One Oak Field. It is Arkansas nothing and the Tulsa Drillers coming up. Drillers coming to bat here in the bottom of the first inning, no score. And the Drillers will have their work cut out for them tonight as they go up against Emerson Hancock. He is the starting pitcher this evening for Arkansas. Hancock, 6'4", 213 pounds, right-hander, 23 years old. He's out of Thomasville, Georgia. First-round pick in 2020 by the Seattle Mariners out of the University of Georgia. And he has a 2-win, 2-loss record, a 2.15 ERA. Here is Johnny DeLuca, the right fielder, to lead off for Tulsa. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Mentioned that Hancock and Miller matched up here on July 3rd, less than a month ago, and that was quite a ball game. Next pitch, fastball, misses inside, ball 2. As after the ball game, read a comment that Bobby Miller said he was extra fired up for that ball game because it was on MLB TV, and also he was facing this guy here on the mound, another first-round pick, just like Bobby Miller. Next pitch swung on and fouled back. This is the 3rd time this year that Hancock and Miller have squared off. Hancock has 1 win and Miller has 1 loss in those meetings. Pitch, swinging a ball, hit foul off to the right. Johnny DeLuca is hitting .282 with 4 homers, 11 runs driven in. He was called up recently from Single A Great Lakes. He was having a monster year for the Great Lakes Loons in the Midwest League. 18 homers, 51 RBIs. He's already hit 4 homers, 11 runs driven in for the Drillers. Pitch, a swing and a miss. Actually foul tipped into the catcher's mitt, a fastball that ran in. That fastball at 96 from Hancock. That ball game back on July 3rd, neither pitcher, Miller or Hancock, had a decision. When they left the ball game after 6 innings each, it was scoreless. But Arkansas would win that game 14-4 with the 2 bullpens taking over. Here's Ryan Ward, first pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Ryan is hitting .262, leads the Texas League in home runs with 24. He's knocked in 57 runs. Left-handed batter. Pitch, off speed, dips low. Ward has a home run this year against Hancock. Hit a home run here on June 28th. Pitch, swinging a ground ball pulled to the right side and into right field, a base hit. So Ryan Ward, who had 3 hits, he was 3 for 4 last night. He pulls a ground ball single into right field. Here's Andy Paez, tonight's designated batter. Paez is hitting .241, 16 homers, knocked in 51. He is playing now in his 88th game, and the Drillers are playing in their 92nd, so he's only missed 4 games. Right-handed batter, first pitch is waved at and missed. That was a slider. Paez last night was 1 for 3, drove in a run with a sac fly. He is 2 for 6 in the series with an RBI. Young man from Cuba. Next pitch, fastball just missed. That came in at 95. Drillers tonight wearing their blue tops, white home pants, and the blue Driller caps. Travelers in their road grays. Pitch, swing, and a foul back. Travelers have the sleeveless jerseys, the gray jerseys with the black undersleeves. And they're wearing their black caps tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Andy Paz. We're in the bottom of the first inning, no score. Drillers have a 1-out base runner. And the pitch, swing, and a foul back. Came in off speed, and Paz was able to fight that one off. Same 2 teams here tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Sunday will be the finale of this 9-game homestand, a 105 first pitch. Next pitch, a swing and a miss, a fastball that ran in. That pitch had some late movement to it, and Paz strikes out swinging. Emerson Hancock this year in 46 innings pitched prior to tonight, only 34 hits surrendered. 15 walks, 42 strikeouts. Opponents hitting a combined .202 against them. Here's Brandon Lewis batting cleanup tonight. First pitch swung on and blasted deep to left field. DeLoach goes back, watches this one into the terrace, a home run. Brandon Lewis unloads a 2-run homer. It's his 13th homer of the year. And the Drillers out to a 2-0 lead. That is the first home run for either team in this series. And that home run surrendered by Hancock, only his 6th of the year. So Lewis now has driven in 33 runs on the season. The first pitch to Devin Mann is in there for a strike, a slider. Drillers now with 134 home runs on the season. Next pitch, fastball in there, strike 2 called. Drillers leading all of AA baseball this year in home runs. That was their 134th on the season. Here's the 0-2 and a low and outside. And with that home run, Budweiser will donate another $50 to the Folds of Honor Foundation. For every home run the Drillers hit here at home, $50 donated to the Folds of Honor Foundation from Budweiser. Here comes Hancock's 1-2, and that is way outside. Distance on that home run by Brandon Lewis, 382 feet. Pitch, fastball outside. That ball, that home run landed right over the Pepsi board out there into the Budweiser terrace. 3-2 the count now to Mann. The pitch is taken low, ball 4. So Devin was down the count 0-2, and he draws a walk here. Hancock's last outing was a good one. That was at home on Friday versus Frisco. He went 5 innings, no runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He had a no decision. It's been a tough period the last couple of weeks for the Arkansas Travelers. Last Sunday afternoon at home, they snapped a 9-game losing streak. And then they lost the opening game here on Tuesday, but they rallied late in the ball game last night. It was the first time this year in 38 games in which they trailed in the 7th inning. They came back and finally won a ball game. Here's Leonel Valera. First pitch, down low, ball 1. Drillers shortstop, Leonel Valera hitting .295, 3 homers, 15 RBIs. That production in 44 ball games as a Driller. Next pitch swung on and line down the left field line. That's a fair ball headed into the corner. Racing to third is Mann. He's going to be waved to the plate. And Valera will stop at second. Here's a relay throw to the plate. Safe. Standing up is Devin Mann. It's 3-0 Drillers. RBI double for Valera as Mann scores from first base. Watching the replay here, Deloach had a long run to retrieve that in the left field corner. I was looking at Drillers manager Scott Henderson in the third base coaching box, and he was windmilling man to the plate. And man scores ahead of the relay throw standing up. So the Drillers with 3 runs here in the first inning against Emerson Hancock. And here is Jaron Kendall. Valera picks up his 16th RBI of the season. Jaron Kendall, left-handed batter up here in the first pitch. He takes a fastball for a strike on the inside corner. Jaron is hitting .172 with 6 homers, 16 runs driven in. He was 0 for 3 in the ball game here last night. Left-handed batter waits, and here it comes. A pitch, swing, and a foul back. A 2-base hit for Valera. Driving in the run is his 6th double. 6th double of the year for Tulsa. 0-2 pitch, fastball away. That was the 23rd pitch of the inning for Emerson Hancock. One ball, 2 strikes to Kendall. Pitch on the way. Swing and miss. Got him off speed. So oddly enough, Hancock ends up striking out the side, but he also gives up 3 runs on 3 hits, including a 2-run homer by Brandon Lewis. We played 1 in downtown Tulsa. It's 3-0 Drillers. The Tulsa Drillers score 3 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the first inning for a 3-0 lead over Arkansas. The big blow was a 2-run homer by Brandon Lewis. Lewis with his 13th homer of the season. Bobby Miller set to go to work, and a swing and a fly ball off the bat of Cade Marlowe to right center field. Drifting to his left is Kendall, and he makes the one-handed grab. Cade Marlowe hitting .254 in the season, 12 homers, 57 RBIs. He skies out here for out number 1 in the second. And the batter now will be Caden Polkovich, the second baseman. Polkovich hitting .234, 4 homers, 34 RBIs. Switch hitter batting from the left side against Bobby Miller. Pitch taken low, ball 1. Polkovich, he hails from Edmond, Oklahoma. Pitch, swing, and a foul back. This series tied at a game apiece. The Drillers won the opening game Tuesday night, 2-1. Last night, Arkansas coming back with 2 runs in the 8th, 4 more in the 9th to win it 6-2. Here comes Miller's 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Good pitch down and in to the left-handed hitter. So the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes, and here it comes. A pitch missed inside. I think there was a curveball that spiked in the dirt. Count evens at 2-2. Now the stadium lights turned on. Sun is being blocked out right now by some clouds. Pitch, swing and a miss. That might have been the changeup there, and Bobby Miller notches his 2nd strikeout of the night. Quickly 2 gone in the Travelers' 2nd. And the batter will be Riley Unruh, the switch hitter, playing shortstop. Unruh in 58 games, hitting .209, 3 homers, 24 runs driven in. First pitch is low at 100. San Antonio's at Midland tonight. No score there through 1 inning. Miller's next delivery. Swing and a miss. Came in at 99. Northwest Arkansas has a 2-0 lead at Wichita. That ball game is in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Frisco at Springfield Frisco leading 1-0 in the first inning. Pitch, swinging a ball, shot foul down the left field side. And Corpus Christi at Amarillo. That ball game is currently being delayed. Delayed start there in Hodgetown. 1-2 the count. To Unruh. Here it comes, a pitch, and that is taken low. Drillers start tonight 3 games back of first place in the second half North Division race. 3 games back of Springfield and Wichita. And the 2-2 is inside. Ball 3. Miller looking like he thought maybe he had strike 3 out there. So a full count now to Unruh. And here it comes, a pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to center. Racing back to his right is Kendall, and he makes the catch to end the inning 1-2-3. As we move now to the home half of the second inning tonight at One Oak Field, it's 3-0 Drillers. Drillers coming to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. They lead this one 3-0 over Arkansas. Drillers coming up with 3 runs in the first. 2-run homer by Brandon Lewis. RBI double by Leonel Valera. To start things off here in the second for Tulsa, here is Aviato Avellino. Playing third base tonight, right-handed batter. First pitch swung on and popped up. First base side. Near the foul line is the first baseman Larson, and he makes the catch in foul territory. So Avellino hitting 192 in his first 23 games as a Driller. He fouls out here for the first out. Batter now is Ryan January. January playing in only his 8th game with the Drillers since being called up from Great Lakes. Left-handed batter in the pitch, swing and a foul back. January has 4 hits in 17 at-bats with Tulsa, a homer and 2 runs driven in. He's hitting .235. He homered here last weekend in that series against Wichita. Pulled a home run right down the right field line near the foul pole. Pitch, fastball is up high. Drillers facing Emerson Hancock, the first-round pick of the Seattle Mariners back in 2020 out of the University of Georgia. Here's a 1-1. Off speed, swung on and hit high near to center. Drifting back on his Marlowe to his left. Just in front of the warning track, he backpedals and makes the catch for out number 2. Deep fly ball out to center, retires January. And a leadoff batter, Johnny DeLuca, strolls to the plate. Johnny struck out swinging to start the first inning. Right-handed batter in the pitch, and that is a strike on the inside corner. DeLuca has hit safely in 14 of 16 games with Tulsa. Pitch, swing and a miss at a sweeping breaking ball. Johnny had a 9-game hitting streak snapped here last night. He was 0 for 3 and also hit by a pitch. 0-2 the count. Here it comes. A pitch. Swinging a ball. Popped up. Middle of the infield. Calling for it is the second baseman, Polkovich, in shallow center field. Makes the catch. And the Drillers gone 1-2-3. We played 2. Tulsa 3. Arkansas nothing. Well, our first pitch, time and temperature tonight brought to you by the YMCA of Greater Tulsa. With 9 Metro Tulsa locations, you belong at the Y. The YMCA is the official workout facility for the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch tonight was delivered at 7:06, 93 degrees. Although it's very pleasant right now with the sun being blocked by the clouds. Here is Jake Anchia, the catcher for Arkansas, to lead off the third inning. First pitch, swing and a miss. Jake Anchia is hitting .222, 4 homers. He's driven in 30. Right-handed batter up here leading off the Arkansas third inning. Pitch. There's a curveball dropped in there for a strike. It'll be Anchia, Hoover, and Kerwer, the bottom third of the order here in the third inning. Pitch, fastball, swing, and a foul back. That came in at 98. Bobby Miller making his 17th start of the season. Came into the ball game tonight having pitched 70 in the third innings, given up 60 hits, 28 walks, 84 strikeouts. Some impressive numbers for Miller. 0-2 the count now to Anchia. Here it comes, a pitch and a swing and a miss. Down on a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Third strikeout for Miller. Boy, if he's got the other pitches working, the slider and the curveball and the changeup, that fastball's even more deadly. Here's Connor Hoover, the third baseman. Left-handed hitter up here. First pitch, swing and a ball popped up back at third, giving chase Avellino into left field, and he makes the catch. Nicely done by Avellino, the third baseman. Tough play. He ranged back on it and was able to pull it in shallow left field down the line. Get a second look here on MILB TV. Avellino backpedaling, almost stumbled to the ground, but maintained his footing. Here's Tanner Kerwer, the right fielder, batting ninth in the order. 2 outs. First pitch comes in off speed. Ball 1. I think we'll put a star by that one. That catch by Avellino. Nice defensive play. We like to note that in the scorecard. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Misses high and away. Miller now has set down 8 Travelers in a row to start the ball game. Right-hander swings into his motion. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Three 3-0 lead for Tulsa. We're in the top of the third. And the pitch. Swing and a ball punched foul off to the first base seats. And that lands in the Coors Light refinery deck. For a souvenir down there. Tomorrow night there'll be a post-game fireworks show every home game here at One Oak every Friday. Pitch, and that is strike 3 call. Fastball at 99, throws Kerwer. Fourth strikeout for a Bobby Miller who's been perfect through the first 3 innings. We head now to the home half of the third. It is 3-0 Tulsa. Drillers coming to bat here in the home half of the third inning with a 3-0 lead over the Arkansas Travelers. Tulsa Drillers, the AA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers, 7th year of the affiliation. And Seattle affiliated with the Arkansas Travelers. Here's Ryan Ward. First pitch, he swings and pulls one on the ground. Foul past first. Ryan singled and scored back in the first inning. He scored ahead of the 2-run homer by Brandon Lewis. Ryan Ward is walking around the home plate area. Not sure what happened there. He might have strained himself a little bit with that swing. But he's back in the batter's box. Taps home plate, ready to go. Hancock delivers. Pitch, swing and a miss. We've mentioned it over and over throughout the season. Ryan Ward, he takes huge, powerful swings each and every time. You always wonder what that torque does to his back. Next pitch, a swing, and he pulls one foul, a rocket down the first base side into the netting. Now, Ryan had 3 hits last night, 3 for 4. He singled to lead off his first at bat tonight. He is hitting .264 on the campaign. And the pitch, swinging a little looper into left field. Late break for Deloach. Coming on, still coming, and he makes the catch. Sounded like Ward may have cracked his bat on that as he lunged at that pitch. And he is retired on the fly ball out to left field. Here is Andy Paez, the designated batter. Paez struck out swinging his first trip. Pa is just 21 years young. First pitch, swing and a miss. Andy, 6'1", 212. Hometown is Havana, Cuba. Right-handed slugger in the pitch. Misses outside. Whenever you look at any of these publications that rate prospects for organizations, Pages is up near the top for Los Angeles. I think he's the 4th rated prospect. Next pitch swung on and popped in the air to shallow left field. DeLoach coming into his left and makes the catch. 2 outs. So a couple of fly ball outs to left induced by Emerson Hancock, the Arkansas pitcher. And the batter now is Brandon Lewis. He homered in the first inning. Brandon has been hitting home runs of late. Got off to a really slow start to the season, but now he's coming on. Pitch swinging the ball, pop foul. This has enough to make it into the seats back of the Drillers' first base dugout. The catcher, Chia, was hustling over there. A nice crowd here this evening on this Thursday night. Thirsty Thursday, every Thursday home game. 12-ounce cups of beer for $2. Soda specials as well for $2. Next pitch, and that is a slider, a little bit high. Well, a cloudy evening here. We do have some patches of blue sky, but more and more clouds accumulating above. Next pitch, taken low and inside. Belated check in the first base umpire. That is Isaiah Sparba, waves that one off, says no swing. 3-0 Drillers. We're in the bottom of the third. There's a nice look at downtown beyond right field here at One Oak. Pitch. Off speed, dips low. Good eye there by Lewis. And the count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Here comes Hancock's next pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider on the inner half. That slider comes to the plate looking like a fastball. That last moment, that sharp break. A lateral break. Also some of those breaking balls that sink. Next pitch, a swing of the ball, chopped foul. He fought off a fastball at 96 in on the hands and may have cracked his bat. So Ward comes back and gets a new piece of lumber. Noticing that he has tape on his bat handle. Usually hitters will have pine tar, stickum of some sort, but looks like Brandon's got tape. Gives him a better grip. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 96-mile-per-hour fastball as Lewis tried to shorten up his swing, but he strikes out, and that ends the inning. We move to the 4th inning tonight in downtown Tulsa. The sun's starting to break through here as we head to the 4th inning, 3-0 Drillers. Well, we head to the 4th inning, and every 4th inning, Tulsa Drillers baseball this year is brought to you by Hornitos. Hornitos is the official tequila of Drillers baseball, offering a bolder and smoother tequila. Hornitos is a shot worth taking. First pitch from Bobby Miller is in the dirt, ball 1. Here in the top of the 4th inning, 3-0 lead for the Drillers. Drillers scoring 3 in the first inning. This is Zach DeLoach, the leadoff batter. He grounded out on the game's first pitch to second base. Next pitch, low and outside. Bobby Miller, the Los Angeles Dodgers' first-round draft pick in 2020 out of the University of Louisville. Pitch, swing and a miss. Looked like a changeup there at 87. Miller, who has that Dodger blue mitt out there on the mound. Pitch, fastball just missed inside at the knees at 98. Miller's nodding his head out there on the mound. I think he thought he had a strike. 3-1 the count, and here it comes. A pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Pulled to first. Nice big hop. Comes up to Lewis. He takes to the bag for the out. That is 10 in a row now, set down by Miller to start the ball game. A 3 unassisted put out, and the batter now is Jack Larson, the first baseman. Bobby Miller, his last outing was at home here on Friday. That was the opening game of the 9-game homestand against Wichita. He was the losing pitcher 7-3, one of his shorter outings of the year. 2 2/3 innings, 4 earned runs on 6 hits. He took the loss. First pitch inside to the left-handed batter Larson, ball 1. Larson bounced out to third his first trip. Here comes Miller's next offering, and that is low and inside. Avellino, the third baseman, playing about 30 feet off the line towards shortstop. Next pitch, fastball taken for a strike at 97. You know, you watch Miller pitch, and one of his habits is when he gets the throwback from the catcher, he'll toss the ball up in the air and catch it with his bare hand. Next pitch is high and away. I wonder how long he's been doing that. You watch him here. Yep, he always tosses that ball up in the air. I guess he does that to get the grip on the baseball. Here's a 3-1 pitch and a swing and a miss. That was a pitch with some late movement down and in, and it's a full count. Not just the little mannerisms of Bobby Miller out there on the mound. Here he comes, a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Miller notches his 5th strikeout. He has now set down 11 in a row. Here is Jake Shiner, the catcher, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. I'm laughing because it reminds me, I don't know why, for some reason I'm thinking of a guy at midway of a carnival that goes to the ball toss booth. Next pitch. And there's a off-speed pitch in there for a strike, and a count 0-2 now to Jake Shiner. You know, the guy says, hey, give me the ball. I'll knock over that milk can and win a prize. There's the 0-2, and he misses that one. That was a floating ball. Lost a hand on that one. Well behind the batter at the plate, an off-speed pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 6, and it ends the 4th inning. Bobby Miller now has set down 12 in a row to start the ball game. And as we head to the home half of the 4th inning, it is 3-0 Drillers. Devin Mann will lead off the Tulsa Drillers 4th inning. Drillers on top of Arkansas 3-0 here at One Oak. Devin Mann walked and scored his first at bat. First pitch from Emerson Hancock, the right-hander, is outside, ball 1. Drillers have 3 runs on 3 hits. No runs, no hits for Arkansas. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch, fastball in there for a strike at 96. A pair of dueling right-handers tonight. Former first-round draft picks, both. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a ground ball on the to short. Picked up by Unruh. His throw to first for the out. Here comes Leonel Valera. He had an RBI double in the first inning. Well, Emerson Hancock is settled in after that rough first inning. First inning, he gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. But since that RBI double by Valera, he has retired 8 in a row. First pitch, fastball in there for a strike at 95. One down here in the Tulsa 4th. Pitch, swinging a ball, chopped foul to the third base side. Tulsa manager Scott Hennessy in the third base coaching box. There's Henny if you're watching on MILB TV. And over at first base it is Chris Gutierrez. Henny, the ever popular manager of the Tulsa Drillers. Pitch, low and outside. Earlier this season, Henny picked up Win number 300 as manager of the Drillers. He's taken the ball club to the playoffs for the 5 years he's been in charge. Pitch, swing and a miss. There's a fastball at 96 that was up, and Valera goes down swinging. 5 strikeouts now for Hancock. You get the feeling, or at least I do, that these two pitchers tonight, Hancock and Miller, they kind of feed off each other. Bobby Miller said as much after these two guys faced off here July 3rd. Here's Kendall. First pitch, he swings and pulls one sharply foul past first. 54 pitches now for Hancock, 37 for strikes. Well, Wichita has taken a 4-2 lead during the 3rd inning now in Wichita over Northwest Arkansas. Next pitch misses outside. San Antonio maintaining a 1-0 lead at Midland. That game's in the top of the 4th. And a Hancock to the plate. A pitch, swing and a miss. 95-mile-per-hour heater. Kendall struck out swinging his first trip. Two outs here in the Tulsa 4th. And here it comes, a pitch, swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Kendall. And that is 6 strikeouts now for Emerson Hancock. We played 4 tonight at One Oak. It is 3-0 Tulsa. Now stay with us. Coming up on our post-game show tonight, we'll be naming our Delta Dental Player of the Game. Delta Dental is Oklahoma's leading dental benefits provider. We move to the top of the 5th inning here at One Oak Field. Drillers in the midst of a 9-game homestand. They'll have games here tomorrow night and Saturday night, 7:05 each. And then Sunday, the finale at 1:05. Then the Drillers, beginning next Tuesday night, will be on the road at Northwest Arkansas. First pitch in there for a strike. This is Cade Marlowe, the center fielder, leading off the Arkansas 5th inning. Pitch, swing and a miss. And the count now 0-2. Marlowe flied to center his first at bat. Left-handed hitter up here. Bobby Miller has set down 12 in a row to start the ball game, 6 by strikeout. Right-hander from Elk Grove Village, Illinois, set to go to work. Here he comes. The 0-2 is a swing and a foul to plate. Tomorrow night we'll have a post-game fireworks show. Every Friday home game, fireworks spectacular after the ball game. And the 0-2 is low and inside. Bobby Miller working tonight with battery mate Ryan January. And the right-hander's 1-2 is a swing and a foul to plate. Just a light breeze blowing right now from left center towards right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Cut on and swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7. Down on strikes is Cade Marlowe. And that is 13 in a row now set down to start the ball game by Miller. Here is Caden Polkovich. He struck out his first at bat. Left-handed hitter up here. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Miller delivers, and the pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Miller goes to the windup and delivers. Pitch, swing and a miss. That ball game in Amarillo at hosting Corpus Christi, still in a delay at the start. Here's a 1-1, and that is a little bit low, a dip low. That's a changeup, 87, 88 miles per hour. Good sink to it. Miller works quickly, the 2-1, and a swing and a ball hit down the left field line, and that is a fair ball. just fair into the corner. Polkovich races to second base, and he'll pull in there with a double. And that is the first hit, the first base runner tonight for Arkansas. An opposite field double by Caden Polkovich. So Miller retires 13 in a row to start the ball game. 7 by strikeout. Before the opposite field double is the first hit for Arkansas. And the batter is Riley Unroe, the shortstop. Time called is Ryan January. The catcher is going to jog out to talk to Bobby Miller. Miller has thrown 62 pitches, so he's been very efficient. 62 pitches, 40 strikes. He hasn't walked anybody. Tulsa with a 3-0 lead. They scored 3 runs in the first inning. 2-run homer by Brandon Lewis. RBI double by Valera. So Miller is working with a man on base for the first time tonight. Here's Unroe. And he shows bunt and takes up high, ball 1. Miller sets high, checks the runner at second, comes to the plate, pitch, and that is in there for a strike. One ball, one strike, one out. Runner at second base for Arkansas in the 5th. Miller throws. Pitch swinging a high fly ball hit deep to right. DeLuca goes back at the fence, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run homer for Riley Unroe, his 4th of the year. And Arkansas now on the board, and the Drillers' lead is 3-2. Riley Unroe now with 26 RBIs on the season. That home run surrendered by Miller is only his 5th this year. And he is working into his 76th inning. Here's Jake Anchia, the catcher. First pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Anchia, right-handed batter, waits. Here it comes, a pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased a sweeping breaking ball. Oh, 0-2 the count now to Anchia, who struck out his first trip. Miller goes into his windup and the pitch. Swinging the ball, popped up a foul ball behind the plate. January with his mask still on, gives way now to Lewis. The first baseman drops it. Brandon called him off at the last moment. And January, the catcher, for whatever reason, kept his mask on the whole time looking up for that foul ball. He was underneath it. Then at the last moment, Lewis called him off, and January gave way. And Lewis dropped it, and he will be charged with an error. Now the count is 0-2. Miller winds, and here he comes. A pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, got him on a breaking ball that was probably a foot off the outside edge. Eight strikeouts now for Bobby Miller. Batter now is Travelers' third baseman Connor Hoover. Miller winds and the pitch. A bouncer in the dirt, blocked by January. Next pitch, off speed, dips low. So the Drillers' lead is 3-2 now. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Game 3 of this 6-game series. These two teams will battle here through Sunday afternoon. Pitch, swing, and a foul at the plate. Mentioned the Drillers next week will be back on the road next Tuesday night. We'll be over at RFS Ballpark in Springdale to take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, a 6-game series there. 2-1. Swinging a ball, lined into right field, a base hit. That was an off-speed pitch that he left up. And Hoover was able to stroke it into right field for a base hit. So the batter now will be Tanner Kerwer. He struck out swinging his first at bat. Miller to the plate, and the pitch, swing and a miss. 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Miller tonight has 8 strikeouts. He has now allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. Pitch, swing, and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Strike 2. Kerwer is 2 for 9 in the series. Had a big RBI infield single last night in the 9th inning. The go-ahead run. Pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out. That looked like a slider. 9 strikeouts for Bobby Miller through 5 innings. We head now to the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2 lead for the Drillers. 3-2 lead for the Drillers as our ball game moves to the bottom of the 5th inning here at 1-0. Here is Aviato Avelino to lead off for Tulsa. First pitch, check swing, and a 1-hopper, 2-hopper to first base, fielded by Larson. He takes it to the bag for the out. So an excuse me check swing by Avelino, and he is retired. 3 unassisted. Batter now will be Ryan January. He skied out deep to center field his first at bat. Ryan January doing the catching tonight. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning on a beautiful night here in downtown Tulsa. First pitch taken for a strike. Boy, Emerson Hancock, he has really settled in after that shaky first inning. Allowed 3 runs on 3 hits in the first. Nothing since. Pitch, and that is a little bit high maybe, over the plate at 94. He has now retired 11 in a row since that first inning. 1-1 pitch. That is in there for a strike. Boy, he has a, I don't know, sneaky quick, if that's the right way to say it, but that fastball is on you in a hurry. Kind of a short arm delivery. Here comes the right-hander's 1-2, and that is low and outside. If you're watching the game on MILB TV, you watch, he kind of curls his arm back, hides the ball really well as he comes forward with his delivery. But he hides the ball behind his back with that curl. He curls his arm. Next pitch, a swing and a foul back. That was at 95, that fastball. Those hitters, when they're at the plate, they're looking for the point of release. They want to pick up the ball as soon as they can, as early as they can, out of the pitcher's hand. A little bit of a wind here tonight from left to right. That's unusual, that direction. Pitch, strike 3 called, came in off speed at 85, and he records the strikeout. 7 strikeouts for Hancock. Well, back less than a month ago here at One Oak on July 3rd, that was a Sunday night, Hancock and Miller faced off, and the two of them pitched scoreless. Their outing was scoreless. Here's a bunt up the third baseline by DeLuca, and the throw to first. He is safe. Johnny DeLuca with a beautifully surveyed bunt right up the third baseline, and the third baseman Hoover, best he tried, could not get him at first base. Bunt single for DeLuca. Watching the replay, DeLuca scooting up the line there. He looked back over his shoulder. as he was running up the first baseline. So that is the first runner in the first hit since the first inning for the Drillers. Throw over to first base to Luca back. Batter now is Ryan Ward. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Ryan playing left field tonight, batting second in the order. In the pitch, swing and a foul back. Fastball at 94. Hancock now has thrown 67 pitches, 47 strikes. First round pick, a Georgia Bulldog. Pitch, and off speed, dips low. Ryan Ward hitting .264 in the season, a league high 24 homers, driven in 57. And the pitch, low and outside. Have some beautiful cloud formations above the ballpark. White, gray clouds. Next pitch comes in off speed again and drops it in there for a strike. And the count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeLuca with a lead at first, inching off. And the 2-2 pitch, swinging the ball hit in the air, foul down the left field side. That's another foul ball that was off near the LED lighting down the left field side. There's a good look at the sky. Hopefully with the sunset, those clouds will take in some of the setting sun colors. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeLuca at first, the pitch, swinging a ground ball towards short, fielded by the third baseman Hoover. His throw to first for the out, and that ends the inning. The third baseman shifted way over where the shortstop normally would be, makes the play. We move to the 6th inning now here in downtown Tulsa, One Oak Field. It is a 3-2 lead for Tulsa. Drillers and Travelers tonight coming your way on AM 1430 The Buzz. Dennis Higgins here at the ballpark, and Lucas Ragland, our studio coordinator. Drillers playing their 91st game of the year. 91st out of 136 game regular season schedule. Drillers season will come to an end, the regular season, on Sunday, September 18th. And then they'll begin the playoffs on Tuesday the 20th. Here's the first pitch to Zach DeLoach, is inside, ball 1. Drillers winners of the first half of the North Division, so they're going to be in the playoffs. First round will be best of 3. Next pitch in there for a strike with a curveball. DeLoach batting leadoff. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts. Left-handed batter. Pitch, swinging, he pulls one foul past first. DeLoach, Larson, and Shiner due up here in the 6th inning against Bobby Miller. Miller with 9 strikeouts tonight. And the pitch, swing and a ball, squib foul off to the left. Bobby Miller had 10 strikeouts in the ball game here on July 3rd against Arkansas. That is his season high. Here's the 1-2, and a swing and a miss. 10 strikeouts, matches his season high. Here is Jack Larson, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to third and a strikeout. Another left-handed batter up here for the Travelers. A 3-2 lead for the Drillers. We're in the top of the 6th. Miller delivers. Pitch is inside, ball 1. Here comes Miller's 1-0 delivery. And a fastball to knees, misses inside. Bobby Miller's wanted that pitch a few times tonight, hadn't got it. And he looks frustrated on the mound when he's not getting that call to strike. Here's the right-hander's 2-0, and that is in there for a strike. 2-1 the count to Larson. Miller working quickly, the 2-1, and a swing and a foul at the plate. You know, last night the Drillers got a stellar performance from their starter, John Rooney, longest outing of the year for any Tulsa starter, 7 1/3. Here comes a 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That is strikeout number 11, and that is a season high for Bobby Miller. 11 Ks for Miller. 2 outs now in the 6th inning. Nick Robertson, the big right-hander, getting loose in the Tulsa bullpen. Here is Jake Shiner. First pitch, and that is low, ball 1. You know, let's see if Miller can make it a dozen. Right-hander goes into his windup. The pitch is down low, ball 2. Shiner tonight is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Miller gets his sign from January. Here's the 2-0, and that is a little bit low and inside, ball 3. Bobby Miller has used a lot of his secondary pitches here tonight very effectively. Right-hander's 3-0, and a fastball swung on, a fly ball to center. Coming in a hurry as Kendall falls in front of him for a base hit. That's only the 4th hit surrendered by Miller. Bobby now is up to 85 pitches. Brian Denick, the pitching coach, jogging out to the mound. Now, Bobby Miller, the highly touted prospect, boy, he really got people thinking when he pitched the final game of spring training for the Dodgers, the Freeway Series at Dodger Stadium. He pitched 3 scoreless innings the last game of spring training there at the big league ballpark. And even manager Dave Roberts said, yeah, there's a good chance we may see this kid up in the big leagues before the end of the year. So he came to Tulsa with a heavy load on his shoulders. Here's Marlowe, and the first pitch he shows bunt and takes low inside, ball 1. Marlowe has flied to center and struck out. Runner at first with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Pitch, swing, and a ball chopped foul to the right side. Pretty good chance this would be Bobby Miller's last batter, just because of the pitch limit. He's now up to 90. Right-hander works out of the stretch. Runner at first base, 2 outs. A pitch, and that is inside, ball 2. Three to 2 lead for the Drillers. We're in the top of the 6th inning here at 1-0. Arkansas with 2 outs, a runner at first. 2-1 the count now to Marlowe. Left-handed batter up here. 2-1 pitch, swing, and a ball pulled foul. First base side, in the count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Miller looking for his 12th strikeout. Right-hander comes set. 2-2. Is a fastball up high at 98, ball 3. Nick Robertson continues to loosen up the bullpen as a train pulls out of downtown Tulsa, headed east. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Miller comes set. Here he comes, a pitch, swinging a fly ball to left. Back on it is Ward. He's got room out there, and he makes the catch to end the 6th inning. So Bobby Miller goes 6 innings here tonight. He allows 2 runs on 4 hits, no walks, and a season-high 11 strikeouts. We head now to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 3-2 Tulsa. Drillers coming to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They lead Arkansas 3-2. Here is Andy Paez to lead it off. First pitch, swing and a miss. Pa is tonight 0 for 2. He has struck out and flied to left. Emerson Hancock, the right-hander on the mound for Arkansas. Pitch cut on and missed. Strike 2, a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Emerson Hancock, the starting pitcher for Arkansas. Here he comes. A pitch missed outside. Both starting pitchers have done a really good job tonight. Bobby Miller for the Drillers, Hancock for Arkansas. Here's the 1-2, and a swinging ground ball towards short, scooped up by Unruh, and he glides a throw to first for the out. So Emerson, after the first inning tonight where he gave up 3 runs on 3 hits, he has retired 14 of the next 15. Here's Brandon Lewis. He homered and has struck out. His 2-run homer in the first inning. Pitch, swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch there. 3-2 Drillers. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch, and that is a slider. Check swing, did he go? He did. Says Barba, the first base umpire in the appeal. So the count 0-2 to the right-handed batter, Brandon Lewis. Here comes Hancock's next pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a fastball at 95 up. And down on strikes is Lewis. 8 strikeouts now for Hancock. Bobby Miller, I imagine his night is done. 95 pitches, 61 strikes for the right-hander. Miller, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs earned, no walks, 11 strikeouts. Those 11 strikeouts are a high for the season for him. Here's Devin Mann, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored and a strikeout. First pitch up high, ball 1. Now this to me is the way baseball should be played. A well-pitched ball game. Pitch, swinging a ball, hit in the air to right field. Coming in near the line is Kerwer. He'll get there and make the catch in foul territory. And that is the 3rd out. So our ball game is moving to the 7th inning, top half. Drillers leading 3-2. Well, on a cloudy night here in downtown Tulsa, the Drillers lead the Arkansas Travelers 3-2 as our ball game hits the 7th inning, top half of the 7th inning. And the Drillers will go to the bullpen here after a great outing tonight by Bobby Miller, the starter. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs earned, no walks, and a season high for him, 11 strikeouts. And he turns the ball over to Nick Robertson, the tall right-hander. Robertson will be facing Caden Polkovich to begin things. Polkovich got the first hit tonight off Miller. A 1-out double in the 5th inning. A slicing liner just inside the left field foul line. And he would later score in the 2-run homer by Unruh. Pitch, swinging the ball, chop foul to the right. Nick Robertson making his 34th appearance. Second most on the club, back at Guillermo Zuniga's 35. Nick 1-2 record with a 4.95 ERA. Next pitch, and he went around a check swing on a fastball in the count 0-2. Robertson has been very effective of late. Right-hander, here's the 0-2. And a swing and a ball swatted foul off to the third base seats. Nick Robertson in his last 6 outings, covering 9 1/3 innings, he's given up 1 earned run on 5 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. The ERA is 0.96. Pitch, swinging the ball, chop foul, first base side. Nick's last outing was here Tuesday, the opening game of the series against the Travelers. Pitched an inning. 1 hit, no runs. That was a 2-1 win. Pitch a swing and a foul back. He had a no decision in that ball game. 2-1 final. The Drillers winning. Polkovich 1 for 2 with a double. He is 4 for 10 in this series. And the pitch is low and inside. Robertson pitches out of the stretch. Here he comes. A pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Polkovich. That looked like a slider on the inner half of the plate. Driller pitchers now tonight have racked up 12 strikeouts. Here's Riley Unruh, the shortstop, who hit a 2-run homer in the 5th inning against Miller. He is 1 for 2 tonight, also skied out to center. First pitch, fastball is inside, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch swung on and a soft liner to second, caught by Mann for out number 2. I think Unruh cracked his bat in the process. Here is Jake Anchia, the catcher. Thursday night at the ballpark. It's Thirsty Thursday, every Thursday home game. Thirsty Thursday. 12-ounce cups of beer for $2. Soda specials as well for $2. Here's Anchia 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First delivery's up high, ball 1. 3-2 Drillers. We're in the 7th inning. Same 2 teams here again tomorrow night, 7:05, followed by fireworks. Pitch swung on and missed. Slider at 87, and the count 1-1. Here's a 1-1 delivery, and a swing and a ball hit foul in the air down the first base line. One ball, 2 strikes to Anchia, 2 outs. Here it comes, a pitch, swing and a miss. Down on strikes, Anchia. Pair of strikeouts in a perfect 1-2-3 inning for Nick Robertson. We roll into the bottom of the 7th inning here at One Oak Field. It remains 3-2 Drillers. Here come the Tulsa Drillers to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning. They lead this one over Arkansas 3-2. And the batter will be Leonel Valera, the shortstop. First pitch is up high, ball 1. Valera, an RBI double in the first inning, struck out in the 4th. 3-2 lead for the Drillers here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch swung on and driven to center, but room out there for Marlowe as he ranges over to his right and makes the catch. 1 down. Well, the starting pitcher is still out there. Emerson Hancock for the visiting Travelers. Both starting pitchers tonight brilliant. Hancock now will go to work against Jaron Kendall. First pitch swing and a pop-up. Foul ball first base side, and Larson is there to make the catch. 2 outs. Quickly 2 gone. Hancock now has thrown 84 pitches as he works into the 7th inning. Here is Aviato Avelino, the third baseman. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Hancock tonight has struck out 8. He's walked 1. He's given up 4 hits. And the 1-0 swing and a foul at the plate, and the count 1-1. Well, as advertised, great pitching matchup tonight. 2 former first-round draft picks in 2020. Pitch inside as Avellino had to spin back out of the way of that one. Avellino is 0 for 2 tonight. It's up here with 2 gone. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. Hancock, both feet on the rubber, goes into his windup in the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out to end the inning. 9 strikeouts for Emerson Hancock. Nice outing for him as we head to the 8th inning. It remains 3-2 Tulsa. Tulsa Drillers baseball tonight on AM 1430 The Buzz and also MILB TV. Welcome one, welcome all as we head to the 8th inning here in downtown Tulsa, One Oak Field. 3-2 lead for the Drillers. By the way, Bobby Miller's 11 strikeouts tonight are a career high for him. He's in his second season of professional baseball. A career high 11 strikeouts tonight for Bobby Miller. As we go to the 8th inning, a new pitcher, Jose Hernandez, a lefty, comes on for Tulsa now, their 3rd pitcher of the night. Here's Connor Hoover. First pitch, he swings. It's a ground ball up the first baseline. Fielded on the short hop by Lewis. Behind the bag, it's a fair ball, and he goes to the bag for the out. Connor Hoover was running up the line with his bat still, and he looked at the first base umpire, and he was waving the ball's foul, and the first base umpire said, nope, you're out. 3 unassisted. That was a nice play by Lewis as he charged in and got a short hop. 1 down, and here is Tanner Kerwer, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Pitch, fastball, swing and a miss. So Nick Robertson pitched the 7th inning, retired 3 in a row, 2 by strikeout. Hernandez, a lefty, here he comes, a pitch, and it's off speed, dips low. Hernandez coming on now for his 18th outing as a Driller, 2 wins, 2 losses, a 5.30 ERA. Pitch, and that is check swing. Did he go? He didn't. Up, no appeal. I thought they were going to appeal. I think the home plate umpire said I don't need it. It was not a swing. 2-1 the count. Kerwer, right-handed batter up here with 1 out in the 8th inning. Pitch, swinging a ground ball over the mound towards second base, right to man, and he throws to first for the out. It's really amazing to me how often ground balls go right up the middle to the second baseman or shortstop. It's very common nowadays in baseball for the shortstop, second baseman to be shaded up the middle as opposed to playing straight away like they used to in the old days. 2 outs in the top of the order now, and Zach DeLoach, who's 0 for 3. First pitch is off speed inside, ball 1. Hernandez this year has pitched a total of 18 2/3 innings, given up 21 hits, 7 walks, 15 strikeouts. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Good off speed delivery. DeLoach, left-handed batter. What has hurt Hernandez this year is the home run ball. He's given up 5 homers. Left-hander's 1-1, and that misses outside. You know, home runs have also been an issue for Driller reliever Guillermo Zuniga. Zuniga's given up 8 home runs. However, Zuniga is 10 for 10 in save opportunities. Pitch, and that was low and inside. And the count now moves to 3-1. Two down, bags empty. 3-1 the count now to Zach DeLoach. 3-1 delivery is a swing and a miss. Tried to check his swing on a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, and he went around 3-2. This is game 3 of this 6-game series. 3-2 the count. Here it comes. A pitch is up high, ball 4. Came in off speed. That's the first walk issued by Driller pitching tonight. Arkansas, only 1 walk. Batter now is Jack Larson, the first baseman, left-handed hitter. Speaking of Zuniga, I imagine we'll probably see Guillermo if it's a one-run lead in the 9th inning. Well, here is Larson, who's 0 for 3 with a ground out to third and 2 strikeouts. Pitch is low in the dirt, blocked by January. Yeah, they finally got that ball game underway in Amarillo. A lengthy delay at the start. And they're only in the bottom of the 3rd inning there in Amarillo. Amarillo's leading Corpus Christi 2-0. Pitch. Yeah, check swing went around. 97-mile-per-hour fastball. One ball, one strike. Runner at first, 2 outs. A pitch. And a swing and a miss. Boy, came in with an off-speed breaking ball at 83. And that badly fooled Larson. Hernandez, young man who's out of the Dominican Republic. Trying to end this 8th inning here. Left-hander comes set, 1-2 the count. Runner goes. The pitch is up high and no throw. A stolen base. So a big steal there for Deloach. That means the potential tying run now is in scoring position. Not exactly a time when you would expect a team to be running. Down by a run with 2 outs. 8th inning. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Larson. And Hernandez to the plate. The pitch is strike 3 called. He came in at 82 on the inside edge, and he catches Larson looking for the strikeout to end the inning. Big strikeout there by Hernandez. We move to the home half of the 8th inning. It is 3-2 Tulsa. Drillers coming to bat here in the home half of the 8th inning with a 3-2 lead over the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Here is Ryan January to start things off in the 8th. First pitch inside to the backstop off the catcher's mitt. New pitcher is Colin Kober. Should say Colin Kober, I beg your pardon. Kober, a right-hander, takes over for the starter, Emerson Hancock, who went 7 innings. Next pitch, swinging the ball, punch foul to the third base side. January tonight has fly deep to center and been called out on strikes. He's also done a nice job handling the pitchers this evening. Bobby Miller with a career-high 11 strikeouts over 6 innings. Pitch, swing and a miss by the left-handed batter. Colin Kober, young man out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. That's the same hometown. Same hometown here in a minute. 1-2 the count. And the pitch, fastball, rides inside. Hunter Fiducia, the former Driller catcher, is now at Oklahoma City. He's from Lake Charles, Louisiana. January now with a 2-2 count. Here he comes, a pitch, swing, and down on strikes is January. Now the final pitching line for Emerson Hancock, 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs earned. Those all came in the first inning. He had 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Hancock threw 89 pitches, and 62 of those were strikes. Here's Johnny DeLuca, 1 for 3 with a bunt single. First pitch way outside, ball 1. Now this has been an evening of strikeouts. Drillers have struck out 10 times. Arkansas batters have struck out 13 times. Make it 14 times. Next pitch in there for a strike. DeLuca laid down a perfect bunt single his last at bat. Right-handed hitter waiting, and a Kober deals. Pitch way outside. Drillers have 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Arkansas 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kober to the plate, and a pitch, swing, and a foul back. You look ahead to the ninth inning, scheduled hitters for Arkansas, Shiner, Marlowe, and Polkovich, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Looks like we'll see Guillermo Zuniga in the ninth. Pitch, a swing, and a foul back, and the count holds it 2-2. Game 4 of this series coming up here tomorrow night. There's Guillermo warming up in the bullpen for the Drillers. DeLuca waits, 2-2 delivery. Swing and a ball, pop foul, back out of play, first base side. Guillermo Zuniga, he has converted all 10 save opportunities. Two and two the count. DeLuca waits. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a foul. Boy, he just barely spoiled that off-speed pitch. Two balls, two strikes. One out here in the Tulsa eighth inning. Pitch is a swing and a high, deep drive to left field. This one is on its way, and it is gone, a home run. That ball was hit right down the line, and the third base umpire, Ray Patchett, was down the line, and he eyeballed that one, and it's a home run. Johnny DeLuca with his 5th homer as a Driller. It's his 23rd home run overall on the season. And he pulled that one right down inside the foul pole. Here's Ryan Ward, first pitch off speed in there for a strike. Drillers' second home run of the ball game, and they're 135th on the season. Pitch, swinging a line, drive, base hit, center field by Ward. Ryan Ward now 2 for 4 tonight after going 3 for 4 last night. So DeLuca, when you put his stats together between Great Lakes and Tulsa, he has now hit 23 home runs, and he has driven in 63 runs. 23 homers, 63 RBIs on the season for DeLuca. First pitch to Paz is up high, ball 1. So the Drillers now have a 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 8th inning. Paz waits from the right side in the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Well, with that home run, another $50 donated by Budweiser to the Folds of Honor Foundation. That is now $3,250 to date donated on home runs by the Drillers here at One Oak by Budweiser to the Folds of Honor Foundation. Pitch way outside. Colin Kober taking over here in the 8th inning. Here's a 2-1, and that misses outside, ball 3. Sidearm pitcher. For Kober, this is his 28th appearance for the Travelers. One of those was as a starter. He has a 3-0 record with a 4.11 earned run average. Shortstop Riley Unruh into the mound to talk to Kober. Now they're joined by the catcher. Driller fans making some noise here. Now the catcher and Chia back behind the plate. Paez with a count of 3-1. Now a throw to first. Chases back Ward. Riley is a veteran shortstop for Arkansas. May have went in there to calm down his pitcher. And the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Paul has chased a pitch that may have been out of the strike zone. Looks like he's asking for clarification from the home plate umpire, Casey James. Might have crossed the plate, a strike. 3-2 the count. Ward with a lead at first. And he's not going. The pitch, swing, and a foul back. Drillers baseball tonight from beautiful One Oak Field in downtown Tulsa. Coming your way on AM 1430 The Buzz, MILB TV. 3-2 the count. And the pitch, swing and a miss. And that is strike 3, so Paz strikes out. 2 gone now, and the batter will be Brandon Lewis. Lewis with a big 2-run homer tonight in the first inning. Brandon Lewis tonight is 1 for 3. 2-run homer and 2 strikeouts. First pitch in there for a strike. Tomorrow night, 7:05 first pitch. Gates of the ballpark open at 6. A post-game fireworks show. Pitch is low and outside. You can purchase tickets to all future Drillers games at tulsadrillers.com. 1-1 the count. Here he comes, a pitch, and that is a little bit off the outside edge. Could see where Kober would be tough on a right-handed hitter. He comes a little bit sidearm. He's got that sweeping slider. Pitch swung on in a high, deep fly ball down the left field line. And that one is a long foul ball. Home run distance. There have been a few days over the season where I've watched batting practice. And Brandon Lewis has hit some absolute moonshots during BP. He's also hit some long home runs during games. That was a really long foul ball. 2-2 the count. And the 2-2 is a little bit low. Boy, that was that slider. Dipped a little bit low. Brandon hit 30 home runs in A-ball last year. He now has 13 with the Drillers. Here's a 3-2. And a swing and a miss struck him out. We are headed now to the 9th inning. The Drillers add a run to their lead. As we head to the 9th, it is 4-2 Drillers. Drillers with a 4-2 lead. We hit the top of the 9th inning here at One Oak Field. As the Arkansas Travelers come into bat, they will have Jake Shiner, Cade Marlowe, and Caden Polkovich coming up, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. And the Drillers will bring in their closer, Guillermo Zuniga, the right-hander. A 4-2 lead for the Drillers as we go to the top of the 9th inning here at One Oak. Shiner tonight is 1 for 3 with a base hit and 2 strikeouts. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike at 97. Zuniga now with his team-leading 36th appearance. 2 wins, 2 losses, a 4.79 earned run average. And the right-hander's next pitch is a slider, a swing and a miss, strike 2. Zuniga works out of the stretch. Here he comes. A pitch is a slider that dips low. 1-2 the count. Guillermo Zuniga has been pitching extremely well of late. His last 8 outings, his ERA is 0. 8 innings, no earned runs, 5 hits, 7 walks, 11 strikeouts, 2 for 2 in saves opportunities. Pitch a swing and a foul back. Drillers have January catching, Lewis at first, Mann at second, Valera the shortstop, Avellino at third. Ward is in left, Kendall in center, and DeLuca in right. 4-2 Drillers, top of the 9th inning. Here's the 1-2, and a swing and a foul to plate. Zuniga this year, 41 and a third innings pitched, 35 hits. He has given up 8 home runs, 22 walks, and 51 strikeouts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes. A pitch is a check swing. He went around, strike 3. So Driller pitchers now have notched 15 strikeouts. 11 by Miller, the starter, Robertson 2, and Hernandez 1. And now Zuniga with a strikeout. And the batter is Cade Marlowe, who's 0 for 3. Bats from the left side. In the first pitch, he shows a bunt in front of the plate, fielded by January, throws to first for the out. That ball was bunted up in the air off a 1 hop, and January pounced on it quickly. The catcher, and he throws to first for the out. So that will be a 2-3 put out. And now Arkansas is down to their last out. Boy, it's amazing. We have just passed the 2-hour mark for the ball game. I've been watching the clock about the last 5-6 minutes, thinking, what's the possibilities we could have a ball game played in under 2 hours? Well, we're at 2 hours and 1 minute right now. Here's Polkovich. First pitch, swinging a pop-up. Center field, coming in is Kendall. He waits under it, and he has got it. Final out of the ball game. The Drillers have grabbed game 3 of this series. They beat Arkansas 4-2 on a night where Bobby Miller has a career-high 11 strikeouts, and he gets the win. Drillers celebrating this one out there on the infield, a handshake line. And for the Tulsa Drillers, they win this ball game. They score 4 runs. And the Drillers had 6 hits, 1 error. And the Tulsa Drillers left 3 base runners. For the Arkansas Travelers, 2 runs. They had 4 hits, no errors. And the Travelers left 3 base runners. The winning pitcher is the starter, Bobby Miller. He advances to 5-4 his record. And Miller again goes 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs earned, no walks, and a career best 11 strikeouts. And the save goes to Guillermo Zuniga, who is now 11 for 11 in save opportunities. The loss, the tough luck loss, goes to Emerson Hancock. Hancock was outstanding tonight. 7 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 3 runs earned, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. His record falls now to 2-3. Home runs in the ball game for Arkansas. A 2-run homer by Riley Unroe in the 5th inning, his 4th of the year. The Drillers with a pair of home runs, a big 2-run homer in the 1st inning by Brandon Lewis, his 13th of the year. And then a solo home run by Johnny DeLuca in the 8th inning, his 5th of the year as a Tulsa Driller. Drillers now with this win improved to 51-40. They're 11-13 in second half play, 26-22 at home, 25-18 on the road. Arkansas is now 45-48. They fall to 9-15 in the second half, and 22-26 on the road. Boy, how about this? Time of the ball game was 2 hours and 3 minutes, 2:03 our game time, and tonight's attendance 4,927, 4927. Drillers win it by a final score 4-2. Dennis Hagan's invited to stay tuned for the Drillers postgame show, which is coming up next.